Hello foodies! Hey guys, today I'm going to talk about olive oils, and who doesn't like a little olive oil in their life? Couple of facts according to Healthline. Did you guys know, probably most of you do know, that olive oil is actually an anti-inflammatory protector. It may help prevent strokes, it protects against heart disease. It's not associated with obesity or weight gain, believe it or not. And it provides potential reduction in LDL, your bad cholesterol, and it improves blood vessel health, helps maintain or manage blood clotting, and it can also help lower your blood pressure. So there's a lot of good health benefits to olive oil. I'm not a medical professional, so those are just some things that if you research olive oil, there are several good benefits to using olive oil. And basically olive oil can be used as a substitute to butter or anything similar to that. Margarines obviously I don't suggest because of all the chemicals and the triglycerides and everything that's in some of those products. But overall, olive oil is very, very healthy for you, and I don't think a lot of people realize how healthy it is. And it also comes down to the quality of the olive oil that you're going to be using. So these products are actually made in a small village in Italy, and so they're all imported, and they make a very wide variety of olive oils and balsamic vinegars, and they're imported in the United States, and they're sold at the Oilerie, which is in the Woodlands. Address at this place is 2400 FM 1488, and that's in the Woodlands, so it's right on 1488 there in a little strip center. Nice little shop. They got a lot of different oils on display. They actually have about 23 different olive oils and balsamic vinegar flavors. I'm not going to name them off to you, but there's a large assortment of olive oils to choose from. And what's really cool is you can go in there and they'll actually let you taste the different types of olive oils or balsamics, and so you can get an idea of the flavor profile and maybe like what would it work with or what you want to use it for. They're really, really nice people. So the owners of this shop, which is the Oilerie, it's an olive oil bar store, and is Greg and Joanna Zachary. So him and his wife run it. Really nice people. I've got to meet them and visit with them a little bit, learn a little bit about some of their products and what they're doing and why they're doing it. And I'm really kind of intrigued to taste these today and tell you a little bit about what I think about them. And so you can go in there, you can get to taste them. And today I'm going to be sampling 3 different olive oils that they provided for me to do a review on. So thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to taste these amazing olive oils and give you guys a review about what I think about the olive oil. So today I've got a garlic EVOO, extra virgin olive oil. So garlic. I've got a Fiore, which I probably am not saying that correctly, but Fiore, which I believe translated from Italian means like the cream of the crop or buttery. It's a buttery flavored olive oil from what I understand. It's supposed to be like one of their higher echelon, one of their top quality olive oils that they sell there. So I'm anxious to try that. And then I also have the Oilerie balsamic that I'm going to be trying as well. So I got a balsamic and 2 olive oils to try out here today. They come in these really cool bottles. They are coated dark with a dark label, the dark bottles to help prevent it. They do recommend anytime you have any sort of quality olive oils to store them in a darker, cooler environment so they're not exposed to sunlight, which will kind of oxidize the oils and cause them to go rancid more, faster. So you definitely want to store them properly. You don't have to put them in the fridge or anything like that. But they're really cool bottles, if you guys can see that. So each bottle, they put the tag on there, and this little tag here actually tells you what's in the bottle. So when they fill the bottle, you probably can't see that, but when they fill the bottle, they're going to put the correct tag on there. Just leave the tag on the bottle. That way when you're buying multiple products, you'll always know what's in that specific bottle. But it's really nice, metal engraved, and this is the Oilerie balsamic. So I'm going to save that one for last because I really want to hit the oils and then go to the sweet balsamic towards the end there. So I'm going to open these up, and If you guys use any olive oils, you know, like religiously at home, I'd love to hear your comments in the comments below. Just kind of let me know like what kind of olive oil or flavor profiles you like to use, and I'd love to hear some ideas on how you use them. You know, there's a lot of different ways to use olive oils. So I'm going to actually put these in little cups here because I wanted to be able to see, you know, the coloration, and they actually have a little nice pour top there in the bottle, so it actually allows you to control the pour, unlike, you know, your generic olive oils which just have a cap and a big mouth and you just kind of pour it out, or you put it into a little olive oil drizzler, or whatever the technical name is of those. You guys can see it's like gold. It's really pretty. And so this one right here is the Fiore, which is the buttery olive oil. And if you guys can see that, hopefully you guys can see a little bit of it. It's very nice, very golden in color, very pure looking. Smells very clean. Obviously, you know, you don't want to open up a bottle of olive oil from somewhere that's been stored in a clear plastic bottle on a shelf in a warehouse somewhere for who knows how long, and you get home and you open it, and hopefully it doesn't have any sort of rancid smell to it. But this smells very, very fresh, very earthy, very clean, very nice. So I've got a little bread. I'm not going to taint it with any sort of herbs or butter or salt or any, you know, pepper flakes or anything like that, which makes it a really good dipping sauce, by the way, dipping oil. So I'm just going to try a little bit on this bread. And so Fiore, grazie, I think. I'm not really versed in Italian, so excuse me. It's very nice. It's very mellow. It's not like, you know, if you've ever had like an EVOO that's really like grassy, earthy, kind of strong forward flavors. This is, I guess you could say it's buttery, hence the name, I believe, if I'm correct on that. But I would drink some, but I don't think that's probably a proper thing to do. But I would definitely taste it. If you go there, I would definitely encourage you to try that one. Very smooth, very delicate, nice balance. I think I would probably use that on something that I just want to kind of complement a little bit. The flavors, something delicate, I'm thinking that would be really good on like seafood, like if you wanted to like pan saute maybe some fish or scallops or something like that. I know olive oils typically you don't want to use high heat. You could use this straight up. You could add a little bit of ghee, a little bit of butter maybe if you wanted to, just to raise the smoke point of the oil, which will allow you to saute a little bit more. I would probably say that would make a great salad dressing, vinaigrette. Mix it with some of their balsamic, and it's usually you want to mix about 1 part balsamic to about 3 to 4 parts of olive oil, and make a nice vinaigrette. Whisk that up. You can add your own herbs and seasonings. You can add some grated Parmesan cheese in there, some fresh cracked pepper. I usually recommend telecherry for black pepper. It's very pungent, very good. But I think that would be really good like for a vinaigrette for a salad dressing, or like for finishing off a dish if you just want to drizzle it on at the end. I think for like pasta or risotto, I think like a nice mushroom risotto, that would be beautiful. Just to kind of drizzle it on top at the end, I think would be really good for that. But it's really nice oil. So I'm going to move on to the garlic, which I'm definitely, as you guys might know, I'm a bit of a garlic fan, so I'm really anxious to try this one out. And this is also an EVOO, so extra virgin olive oil. Pours really nice, just as beautiful coloration as the previous one. Really nice, very clean. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I got the garlic right away. Mmm. I could probably drink this, but that's the garlic olive oil, and I'm going to try this with a little bread to dip in there. But you definitely smell the garlic right up front. Oh, it's beautiful, and it's not like a strong garlic. It's a really nice, like just beautiful smelling garlic. Mmm, that's good. Now that's really good. I would definitely recommend this. If you like garlic, you're definitely going to like their garlic EVOO. Mmm. I don't know if this is proper, but that is nice. Really nice. Beautiful olive oil. Now I'm thinking, first thing that came to my mind, believe it or not, would be like popcorn. With some really nice sea salt on there. Finish it, put that, toss it in there. You know, for those late night munchies, if you guys are sitting around, you want some popcorn with a little bit of flavor. I know a lot of people do like different regular butter and, you know, truffle, salt, and stuff like that, but I think that would be really good. There again, seafood I think would be really good. Pasta dishes, risotto, definitely. Like I would do a wild mushroom risotto and drizzle that on there. I think that would be perfect balance. Really nice finishing oil. That one I probably wouldn't use to cook with. You probably could. You know, if you just wanted to kind of simmer something in a base sauce with, like, you know, peppers and onions and garlic, and use this oil as a base sauce to simmer something in there, would be really good. You could use it in a salad dressing. But I would really like to put it on, I'd probably suggest to use on something where the flavor is going to shine through and you're really going to get that garlic flavor coming through on whatever you put it on. But definitely some pasta dishes, real simple. You could do like a pasta pepe, which is basically like pasta with Parmesan cheese on it, and just drizzle this on there. And if you're not doing the carb thing, I'm sure you could do like zucchini noodles would be a really good alternative. Saute those up with a little of this in there, hit it with some salt, maybe some Romano or Pecorino cheese would be really fantastic on there, and just simple, maybe some pepper flakes, and I think that would be a winner for you guys. So that is the garlic EVOO. Really good. I like it. I might put a straw in that later. Just saying. But, you know, off camera probably. So, all right, and then this is the balsamic. And I'm interested in trying this. I have several balsamics at my house, along with several other olive oils. You know, I use some basic olive oils just for like frying and stuff like that in, but nothing quality like this. But I do have some other balsamics at home that I use, and I like to use them in different dishes for different reasons. It just adds a really nice sweetness. Most commonly, I would probably say like used for vinaigrettes, for salad dressings. They're really nice. In case you're not familiar with balsamics, it's basically an aged vinegar. The longer it ages, typically the sweeter it's going to get. So I'm going to try this one out and see how sweet it is and see what the flavor profile is. You can see it's dark, almost like a soy sauce color, but actually has a little reddish tint to it because it is a balsamic vinegar. Yeah, and it's nice and thick. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but when I pour that back, you can kind of see how it sticks to the edge of the glass there. That's how thick that is. The viscosity is just really, really nice. Now it's not like syrup thick, but it's definitely a nice coating thick, where if you put that on something like salad dressing, where it would actually, you know, stick to the lettuce and the vegetables. So it's really nice. I'm certain you could probably reduce this down if you did want a balsamic glaze. You simply just take the balsamic, put it in a little pot or pan, low heat, let it kind of reduce down and simmer. You don't want it high heat, you don't want to burn it, you don't want it boiling, and just reduce it down. Basically when this reduces down, it's going to make it into a syrup, which would be like a beautiful glaze. If you wanted to put like a finishing glaze on like baked salmon or baked fish, for example, would be really, really nice. You could actually take a steak and finish it with a balsamic instead of like a demi-glace. You could use this instead, like a nice ribeye, salt, pepper, garlic, grill it off, maybe marinate it in some, garlic EVOO from the Oilerie would be really fantastic. And then just drizzle this off. If you've ever used Worcestershire, which I know is a tricky word for all of us to say, but if you've ever used that in any of your cooking, consider using a balsamic instead. It kind of has a similar sweetness but without the saltiness, so you can actually control the balance a little bit more if you're wanting to create a dish that has a nice balance of saltiness and sweetness. So I'm gonna try this out. I'm anxious to try this one out. But yeah, if you want to make it into a glaze, you just reduce it down. Makes a really nice finishing glaze. Oh wow. Boy, that hit my taste buds. That is good. It's like it's like really sweet. The flavor's amazing. I don't know if I've had some really old aged balsamics that are like sweet, like candy almost, and they're really delicious and in depth. But this is phenomenal. This is really good. Wow. I gotta tell you guys, if you like balsamic, honestly, you gotta go try their balsamic at the Oilerie. This is really good. I'm super impressed. I didn't know, this is the first time for me to try these, to be honest with you guys. So I was anxious to open these up and do this review for you guys. That's really good. That's phenomenal. I highly recommend that. Actually, I recommend all their oils. It's really good. So the ones that I've tried today, the Fiore, Buttery Nice Light, the garlic EVOO, which was really nice garlic flavor, mellow, balanced, nothing really too pungent, too strong garlicky. It's not like a raw garlic, but it's not like a roasted garlic. It's nice, smooth, mellow garlic. And then the balsamic, wow, that's really good. But you guys, they're locally owned, really good people. And if you guys are into these things, olive oils, and like I said, they make really good dipping sauces. If you want to make like a vinaigrette, it's real simple. About 1 part balsamic, about 3 to 4 parts of the olive oil. Whisk it together. You can add whatever sort of ingredients you want. Make a nice vinaigrette salad dressing. They're really good for pouring on top of roasted vegetables or potatoes. I tell you another trick is if you like Brussels sprouts, I shave them. Olive oil, coat them, salt, pepper in the oven on a sheet tray, roast them off, get them nice and almost crispy, almost to where they're crunchy, and then finish it off with some of this balsamic and maybe some crumbled bacon on there. Oh my gosh, I'm telling you, it's like candy. It's like Brussels sprout candy. It's so good. Trust me on that. Great recipe. If you guys want more information on any of those recipes, or any suggestions, or if you have any good suggestions for olive oils or balsamics, please leave them in the comments below. I appreciate you guys watching this. There's many uses for these things. They're healthy, they're delicious. Support local guys. They're good people. Go tell Greg and Joanna I said hi if you go down there to the Oilerie, 2400 FM 1488 in the Woodlands. About 23 different varieties of olive oils to choose from. Appreciate you guys watching. Thanks for taking the time to enjoy this review of some of their delicious products. If you like the video, please hit the like button down below, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and I'll keep making videos. So thanks for watching. I'm Kerry Stessel, and this is the Foodie Club. We'll see you on the next one.